Hello there. It's Thais Adele Wells again. um, so I wanted to talk about something that came up in the last video. So if you don't know, I already said my name, Thais Adele, and I am a widow. I've been on this journey for 3 years and a few months. Y'all, I'm good this lighting and camera stuff together because I see the glare in my glasses. I know. And it's bugging me if it's not bugging anybody else. Look, if I bring my... All right, so, but anyway, I just, we were talking in the last video about memories and stuff. We were talking about how when my husband transitioned, and yeah, I don't like saying the word died. So I just want to put that out there. I like to say transitioned because I am a believer, and what I believe is that God made us spirit first. And so these earthen vessels or these bodies, right, they decay, but our spirit does not. And so our original home is in heaven, and Dante just transitioned back to home, as did your husband, wife, if you are a believer like I am. So there's that. So I may, try to use that word, but I died, but I do prefer transition. And listen, you can let me know what you prefer to say. So we were talking about memories and stuff, right? And so I wanted to get a little more in depth about that today in regards to the fact that when we leave this earth, we don't take a thing. We don't take a thing with us. We don't take a thing with us. And so all of those possessions, right? All of my husband's possessions are with me. All of my husband's possessions. And for some of us, that's pretty tough. I'll give you a for instance. So we talked about how I made over our bedroom, and I like talking in my bedroom, even though the lighting is all whatever. But in any case, I like talking in my bedroom because this is an intimate space. This is a personal conversation, so to speak. But in any case, and I talked to you about how I did this room over in less than 4 to 6 weeks after my husband transitioned. I threw out, oh boy, I threw out our Sleep Number bed. I just tossed it. Thought about selling it, but it was too much on my brain. tossed it, and bought a new mattress. Never had a bed frame before, and I think I said this before, but never had an actual, headboard and footboard bed. Not true. That's not true. Not true. But not one that I personally bought myself or wanted for myself. Okay, I had one given to me, but not one that I bought myself. And so getting a new mattress and getting a bed frame, if you will, was essential. Let's see. Oh, okay. So my closet, I'm pretty sure maybe a week or two after Dante transitioned, or maybe a week after his service, his celebration of life service, took everything, all the clothes out the closet. Matter of fact, I really do think I did that right away as well, because I did not want to look at his clothes. Took them out of the drawers and just kind of put them in plastic bags and in the garage. What else did I do? So yeah, I mean, he had a lot of, he had half the closet. Yes, I know a lot of ladies, they probably had the whole closet, but no, we shared the closet, and I had a lot of clothes in bins in the garage. We live with my mom, and so the closet is definitely not as big as her 2 walk-in closets, but we made it work. Okay. And so we had 2 dressers. He had stuff in his dresser. I had, stuff in mine. I took all of that out. Took all of it out. And just made space for my stuff. It gave me more room. That, I don't know. Sometimes that sounds horrible. Made more room. But this is what I did. And the clothes part, I remember a friend telling me that she did not think that I should go through those by myself. And so my sister and her husband, which I just call him my brother, they helped me, probably more my sister than anything, but they were here with me. And yeah, they were out. And as a matter of fact, 3 years and some months later, there are still some of his clothes that are in plastic bags in the garage. And what I would like to do with his clothes is donate them to an organization in Philadelphia, because that's where my husband was from, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So I would like to donate most of his clothes. He was a big guy. Some of his sweaters, a lot of his sweaters, I would like to actually make into pillows. I saw this on Pinterest or someplace like that. I think it was Pinterest though, maybe. I digress. But yeah, make his sweaters into pillows and give them as gifts to, give some of them as gifts to his closest family members. Still haven't done it yet, but that's what I would like to do with his sweaters. I'm going to tell you something that you might think is a little TMI, but listen, I don't, not that I don't want to say I don't care, but I'm an open book. So, I tried to wear his underwear. you believe that the man's waist was smaller than mine? So they were kind of tight. And I realized shortly after, just not a good idea. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, some of his pants. Now I could wear some of his pants. For whatever reason, they were okay. Still a little tight because he was smaller than me. So, yeah, but in any case, this is what remains when a loved one dies. I said it. But yeah, this is what remains. We don't take anything with us, y'all. And so, let me know, how do you deal with what remains? How do you deal with what remains? When do you decide to release it, to let it go? Whether you're giving it to someone who wants it, family member or otherwise. When do you do that? Some of it was quick. I think some of it was, I don't even, matter of fact, no, it wasn't. Listen, yeah, it wasn't, because I still have his clothes. I threw some things away. I still have his clothes. I did get rid of his colognes. My husband loved colognes. Oh, he smelled so good when he would, be freshly showered. But, I kept 2 of his colognes, and I spray those on. That's another, I don't think that's not as bad as wearing the underwear, but, yeah, I like the smell of them. And so I don't care if they smell masculine. I like them and they remind me of him. And so I do, wear those occasionally. But, yeah, it's something to think about, we don't take anything with us. And so everything that he collected now belongs to me. And what do I do with it? What do I do with it? Yeah, something to think about. Let me know what you have done with it, or what you're considering doing with it but have not done yet. And that's okay. That's perfectly okay. As for my own experience, I still have a lot, most of his clothes I still have. I have thoughts in my mind about what I'd like to do with them, but have not done it yet. And so that's, yeah, that's going to be interesting to finally release that, as well as I'm sure you all can share some stories with me about how it was to release that. I guess that's it for today. Just want to talk about what remains. And the answer is everything. Everything. Not just their possessions, but the memories, the photos, the books, the letters, the cards that we gave each other. Everything. And how much of it are we still holding on to, and what have we let go? Let me know. Until next time.